They're hot.
And they sing sweet, sweet songs.
They're Forbes Cash Queens of Music.
Coming in at the #4 spot on the Forbes Countdown.
Get ready for the gravity-defying gyrations of Colombian superstar
Shakira.
Shakira toured for her album Oral Fixation Volume 2, and this was her biggest tour to date. But she's clearly been a successful crossover act, and she clearly has the money to show for it.
with earnings of $38 million. We say she does.
Shakira did it her way, too. Hot moves and all.
It's Shakira, a woman of color, a Colombian woman. Was it an obstacle? Kind of seems like a blessing. When she came out there and used her cultural belly dancing ways to seduce all of us and let the messaging and the rhythms and the syncopations of that occur in that music, yeah, make that a curse for me.
She really is creating something unusual that clearly a lot of people really, really love.
More people love Shakira after she broke through in the U.S. market.
Of course, she got a little expert advice.
When Shakira wanted to cross over from the Latin market, she turned to artists who had already successfully done it, namely Gloria Estefan and her husband Emilio, and they clearly helped her to successfully cross over.
With more than 60 million albums sold worldwide, Shakira has become a global commodity.
Especially for Pepsi, who signed Shakira to a $3 million endorsement deal.
No surprise, she's branching out into the movies, too.
She did several songs for the film Love in the Time of Cholera.
In 2006, Shakira's success was recognized when her Colombian hometown erected a 16-foot statue to honor her.
What better way to show you've arrived?
Really an exciting journey and an adventure as a songwriter, as a musician, as a producer.
The Cash Queen taking the #3 spot by storm is the pride of Canada,
Celine Dion.
The beautiful part about Celine Dion and her career is that the fans came to her. She didn't have to go out on the road.
Caesar's Palace built a theater for her in Las Vegas, and fans came by the thousands.
Celine's streak of sold-out shows brought in $45 million in the year ending June of '07.
Celine Dion in Las Vegas has been a raving success. She's played more than 700 shows. She's sold more than 3 million tickets. She's grossed more than $370 million.
With that kind of cash, where does a diva decide to live in the desert?
On a lake, of course.
Celine Dion lives at Lake Las Vegas, modeled after Lake Como in Italy, and it's a lavish, wonderful house that she built for her 4-year stint in Las Vegas.
It doesn't stop there.
This queen of ballads has more than one palace to call home.
Celine Dion and her husband Rene also own a castle in Quebec. They also just recently bought a $12.5 million home in Jupiter, Florida. Celine Dion also owns her own private jet, a Bombardier Global Express.
Private jets.
Mansions.
And castles. With all of her pricey property, Celine also indulges her passion for high-priced jewels.
Those diamonds Celine sports are no freebies. Dion buys all of her own jewels.
She's been on record as saying that she has plenty of money and she's able to buy the clothes and the jewelry that she wants, and she doesn't need your free diamonds.
This cash queen may shun free swag, but she's not above hawking her own merchandise.
That's why Celine's behind one of the hottest fragrances on the market today.
It's the #3 fragrance line behind Calvin Klein and Elizabeth Taylor.
Dion's Las Vegas concert run ended in 2007. Still, it's a sure bet that Celine's heart
And impressive business empire
will go on and on.
She delivers every single time.
Landing at the #2 spot is the Cash Queen who has been wowing fans for almost 5 decades.
She's the original funny girl.
Barbra Streisand has remained one thing, a fantastic performer and singer.
Audiences love seeing this legend perform live,
And they're willing to pay $300 to $1,500 per ticket for the privilege.
which netted Barbra Streisand 60 million big ones.
The Barbra Streisand tour was the second highest grossing tour in North America, grossing $92.5 million.
Creating multi-million-dollar magic is all in a day's work for Barbara. And she gets a little help from the K9 police team she requires to sweep any venue she'll be performing in.
Streisand didn't get where she is by leaving the details to others.
Can you angle a little bit more this way? Barbra Streisand has a reputation in the music business for being extraordinarily detail-oriented, meticulous, diligent. She's famous for bringing her own lighting. For demanding, you know, the color of the roses match the color of her shirt.
From roses to diamonds, for Streisand, the color of choice is pink.
Barbara apparently has a taste for fancy colored diamonds, which we all know are very rare and expensive.
Try hundreds of thousands of dollars more per carat than white diamonds.
That's a lot of dough for colored ice.
Streisand also has expensive tastes in real estate.
Barbara's California home is worth more than $30 million.
She's got a compound in Malibu that's comprised of 3 homes, Malibu being pretty much one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the United States.
But don't expect this Grammy,
Oscar,
Emmy,
Golden Globe,
and Tony Award-winning diva to retire to her fabulous beach retreat just yet.
This past tour probably won't be her last because she just has that drive and people love to see her.
So she doesn't have to prove herself. It's already been proven. I am already hot. Get familiar with me if you're not already on Barbara Streisand.
When we come back, we'll reveal the richest cash queen on our list.
An industry tycoon who was once so poor, she lived on popcorn for a month.
Find out who's #1 when we return.